2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Jazz taking on the Suns. For the Jazz, a big player in their conference, holding second place in the West. No doubt their sights are set high as the year rolls on. Suns, Jazz. We'll be right back on 2K Sports. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Hassan Whiteside.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much, Kevin. As Coach Monty Williams tells it of Devin Booker, he's a bucket. Devin can score on many levels. Post up, mid-range, catch and shoot, off the dribble. More than anything, he'll take the wins over stats every time. And that's what I love about him. He's just scratching the surface. Kevin?
He sure is, David. Great report, thanks. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Nader in at the 3 slot. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Now here's Paul.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Mitchell with it. Pass to Gobert. And here is O'Neal. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich and stolen by Booker. The 11-footer doesn't go that time. So Utah will take it the other way. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
Now, here's Mitchell. After the miss from Jay Crowder. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley, yes, sir.
Booker, with no one around, gets the three-pointer to fall.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here is O'Neal. An 11-point game for him in the win against Phoenix. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And the Jazz, another 3.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
Booker outside. Over Gobert. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, the defender all over it. And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Free throw good, Booker. And Craig, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him. And I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team.
Both free throws good from Booker.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. He dishes it to Mitchell. Shoots a fader. And again, it's Utah.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Booker outside. Back to Paul. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
That's his first
A
personal
little
foul.
artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Chris Paul.
Some guys just
One
relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Free throw drops for Paul.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
Now here's Conley. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. That one drops for him.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Pass to Bogdanovich. The dish to Mitchell. From deep. Conley's shot is off.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
No good from Booker. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Conley with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Now here is Conley. He has 5. 6 on the shot clock. To the right side. O'Neal from long range. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Paul surveying the floor. The shot, no good. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Personal foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Jazz.
They definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
One shot.
That's good from O'Neal. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved, and it's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
Here's Mitchell following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. O'Neal misses.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Shot by Crowder, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Here's O'Neal, and there's the drive, and the dunk by O'Neal.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here's Paul. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
When you think about the legacy of Chris Paul, you can argue he's one of the best to ever play that position.
To be honest, I don't think it's an argument. I mean, this guy top 5 in both assists and steals in the regular season. And the numbers back up the argument, guys, because wherever he has gone, the winning percentage has improved at every stop. Chris Paul is elite. Fact of the matter.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, you think over the course of Chris Paul's career, he will have had a 10-year stretch where he was the best point guard in the league. But perhaps the value of his leadership qualities will be the thing he's most remembered for. Competitive spirit, pushing his team to the next level. What a career.
And Utah making a change here. Gay's checked in. Jazz leading by 4. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's already this guy's second foul now. He's either going to have to sit or play a bit more conservatively.
And Phoenix making a change here. Payne's checked in. Here's Mitchell. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is looking for. He wants to seek out body contact and get the hoop in the harm.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Free throw dropped for Mitchell.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Now here's Booker. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Utah.
And right there you see Devin Booker's feel for the game. This guy knows exactly when to give it up.
Here's Conley. There's the pass to Bogdanovich. He kicks to O'Neal. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Conley. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. 7 points for Conley. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Here's Booker. Michael Conley making his last shot. Here's Nader. Offensive rebound. And it's Ayton missing. Jazz leading by 7. Here's Bogdanovich. That one no good. Excellent D that time there from McGee. Booker the pass to Payne. Down low. McGee trying to break free. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist from Payne. Utah has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Mitchell against Ayton. Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Releases. His first miss, now 3 of 4 from the field. Passes it to Nader. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Suns shoot their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
David at the line for 2.
first one falls for him. So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Lance Stevenson comes in for Royce O'Neal. Clarkson, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Mike Conley. Whiteside's checked in for the Suns. Sharch comes in for JaVale McGee. Good on both. Jazz leading by 3. Here's McLaughlin. Kicks it to Clarkson. Gay against Sharch. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Love watching Gay stroke it from there. His in-between game is strong. Measures it perfectly.
Now here's Payne. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he comes up with the deuce.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Pass to Ingles. Over Whiteside. And he overshot that one, missing.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
The drive by Booker and the dunk by Booker.
But guys, what a terrific feel for the young Booker. Knows exactly how to take what the defense gives him.
Here's McLaughlin. Stevenson outside. Wants to get it to Gay and does. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And let's check out the numbers for Payne. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's right around 13 points a night, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Now here's Booker. He has 7. Good work there as it goes.
You have to be able to think quickly and make great decisions. And in the catch and shoot, Devin Booker doing work.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
Johnson's checked in for the Suns. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Devin Booker.
And guys, he's regressed a little bit offensively. He hasn't been the same this month as he was earlier in the season. He's lacking the edge that he had, and he needs to change his mindset. Stop sitting back and get into attack mode.
Here's McLaughlin. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And that one good from Clarkson. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Well, Jordan Clarkson came into the NBA as an aggressive scorer, and in the mid-range, he is as good as it gets.
It's deflected and out of bounds as Utah gains possession. And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. In third, the Jazz.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
Out of bounds, Phoenix will take possession. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Taking a look at Utah, holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And, of course, the Suns, 2 spots down.
And I think for the Jazz, they've come through for their fans this season. All the optimism surrounding them, all the high hopes, all proved to be legit.
Well, how about the momentum they have built to get off to this fantastic start? All positive vibes right now for this group.
Shot on the wing, and nothing but air on that one. Phoenix has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Payne passes to Whiteside. Yep, that one goes in there.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Now the pass to Stevenson. Payne with it.
In the first. 2 minutes.
And it's blocked by Whiteside. Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. Pass to Šarić. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. The drive by Booker. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Personal foul.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
At the line for
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Suns.
And they've made an effort to get to the line here in the first half, guys, and it's starting to pay off.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
Free throw good, Booker.
Sometimes picking after number 10 is just fine. The 13th pick in 2016, Devin Booker, one of the brightest young guards in the NBA today.
A three-pointer is right on target. Clarkson's got his second bucket of the night.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Payne dishes to Šarić. Driving inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Ingles passes to Stevenson. Deep 2 from Clarkson. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Clarkson's got 7.
There's only so much you can take away, and you want to try to stop Jordan Clarkson on the drive so he gets the face-up jumper to go.
Driving in. Šarić in the high post. He kicks it to Booker. Passes it to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Whiteside dishes to Johnson. For 3, Booker. They get it back. Pass to Payne from outside the arc. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. They trail by 1. Clarkson for 3. And Whiteside sends it back. Inside, here's Johnson. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Hey, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And all you need to do is see his free throw percentage, guys. 90 for the season to know what kind of year he's having.
There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now Clarkson. There's the 3. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back right after this. And such a great story. Royce O'Neal, undrafted out of Baylor, played all over Europe before catching on with the Utah Jazz as a hard-nosed defender.
Thinking back from where I started, overseas, summer camps, mini camps, to where I am now, just an honor being in the position that I am. I'm grateful for the opportunity, so I can tell my story to the younger kids, just the journey, never give up.
And O'Neal starting in Utah the last few seasons, and Greg earning a long-term deal.
Yeah, a quality 3-and-D guy. Like he said, he never gave up, and even now continues to play with that same hunger.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Suns. We've got Payne. Johnson is out there with Whiteside, and it's Chris Paul, and it's Crowder, and it's the small forward.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Suns leading by 4. Payne looking around. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Payne's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Clarkson on the wing. Kicks to Ingles. The pass to McLaughlin. 5 on the clock. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. And Cam Johnson, a surprise pick, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson. And boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got the lead up to 8 now for Phoenix.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Pass to Ingles. Floats one up, and Whiteside sends it back. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Clarkson. Payne with it, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Stevenson outside. Driving to the basket. Johnson with the block. Here's Payne. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Jazz trail by 8. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And they continue to control the glass.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says, his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. And Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal player. Thanks, D.A. And the Jazz call time here. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group. Bogdanovich is checked in for Joe Ingles. O'Neal comes in for Lance Stevenson. Mitchell, he's checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Conley in for Jordan McLaughlin. And a change for the Suns. McGee's checked in. And that one drops.
Bojan Bogdanović, a very confident basketball player. He knows very well he has the green light to take these shots.
Now here's Payne. The stupendous finish in traffic. Payne's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his third foul so far. Andre Ayton's checked in for Crowder.
Team foul. Sun substitution. DeAndre Ayton.
Right side, Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Over Ayton. And the rejection by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
McGee trying to break free. And he's able to get it back. Paul passes to McGee. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Stolen by O'Neal. Conley surveying the D. Paul with the steal. Knocks it loose. Stolen by Conley. To the middle. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Bogdanovich.
Well, Bogdanovich looking so comfortable close to the rim, just extends past the defense beautifully.
Now here's Paul. He's got 7. Gobert with the block. To the paint. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Payne. And stolen by Payne. He kicks it to McGee. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Gobert with the block.
This is Gobert's specialty. Twice on the pipes from the stifled tower.
And it's Conley penetrating. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Chris Paul picks up that one.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
Mike Conley, probably one of the most respected players in the league, and I don't see this guy stopping anytime soon. He brings great effort every single night, plays with a team-minded selflessness, is a big shot maker. This guy has had such a solid, probably underrated career.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Suns leading by 4. And the Suns call their first time out of the game. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
The pass to Nader. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. To the middle, and stolen by Bogdanovich. And that's a foul called on Abdul Nader. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And that one's good, Ayton.
This guy, a relentless force on the glass. DeAndre Ayton going to work and getting the putback.
Outside Conley. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game. It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 4-point game. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Kicks it out to Booker. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. This one for 3. It's JaVale McGee with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Now here's Conley. Payne covering. Booker against Mitchell. A floater, and he lays it up and in. He's got 12.
I tell you, at times, guarding Donovan Mitchell has got to feel overwhelming defensively. When he starts to go with the floater, look out.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetch to say he can stretch a defense.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Utah. And a change for the Suns. Charge is checked in. Utah's on defense. They trail by 6. Mitchell against Booker. Conley with it, working on Payne. Conley gets the bucket.
They ran that set to perfection and got a terrific look out of it.
Suns leading by 4. And here's Payne. 6 points for him. Driving the lane. Kicks it out to Booker. Good on the 3-point shot. Booker's got 17.
Devin Booker has got a 70-point game in his history. He is cooking. You might want to check him tonight.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. High, arcing shot, and the rejection by Ayton. Pass to Payne. The pass to Nader. Kicks to Booker. There's the triple. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Well, this is where Booker can really hurt you. Very capable and confident 3-point shooter. Go ahead, Devin.
Now the feed to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. He's got 8.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Nader. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. A nice shot by Booker.
Their 3rd 3-pointer in a row.
Right side, Conley. Shoots over Payne, and that one hits back iron. Phoenix leading by 11. Booker outside. 1:30 left in the first half of basketball. Clock at 6. Ayton with it. Gay picks him up defensively. And now Utah, fast break. Bogdanovich passes to Gay. He can't get that one. Some solid defense from Ayton. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That'll be his second foul of the game for the Jazz. Joe Ingles is checked in for O'Neal, and it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. And for the Suns, Whiteside's checked in for DeAndre Ayton, and Jay Crowder's subbed in for Nader. Now here's Payne. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Clarkson outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And here's Booker from the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's Whiteside. Count that bucket. Whiteside's got 4 points now in the quarter.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Passes to Clarkson. Looking to end the run. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, to me, it's critical that Mitchell continue to focus on hitting the guys who are open. We know he can score the ball.
Now here's Booker. 23 points in the game. From downtown, hits the three-point bomb. Booker's got 26.
How about that? Devin Booker says anything you can do, I can do better. 3 in the books.
And so it's Phoenix riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. With Quinn Snyder, coach, they came at you offensively. So what has to change for you defensively?
Well, a lot, obviously, with everybody on the floor. You know, they're capable of doing this, but we're not. It's just too easy.
Got to tighten things up as we go along. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And one of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the group right now for Utah.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
And so here's Phoenix following the bucket by the Jazz. Pass to Booker. Dishes it to Ayton. Over Gobert. And there's Ayton, and that's good on the assist by Booker. Booker's got 3 assists tonight. Now here's Conley. Payne covering. Outside Conley. He dishes it to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Now here's Payne. He has 6. Nader kicks to Payne. Booker looking around. And there's the pass to Nader. Here's Ayton. Gobert with the defensive effort. Jazz trail by 13 to the left side wing. Here's O'Neal. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Paul's checked in for Payne. Conley against Paul. Pass to Bogdanovich. Now, here is O'Neal. He's tightly guarded. Feeds it to Conley. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Conley's got 13.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Paul passes to Ayton. It's stolen by Gobert. Now, here is O'Neal. Tight defense on him. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Crowder, the pass to Booker. And he makes good on the layup. Booker's got 28 points for the game.
Well, inside against good defense, Booker with a nice adjustment takes care of business.
Bogdanovich left side. He feeds it to Gobert. Out to Conley. 4 on the clock. It's not going to go for him. Now the Suns take it the other way. Booker, right side. And the dunk by Booker.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Conley against Paul. Mitchell wide open. Another miss by Utah.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Here's Booker. Again, Phoenix.
80% shooting to start the third. 4 for 5.
Jazz trail by 17. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And the Jazz call time here.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
Different look for Utah. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Lance Stevenson comes in for Royce O'Neal. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Mike Conley. And then for Phoenix, JaVale McGee comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And Johnson subbed in for Nader. Here's McLaughlin. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Another miss by Utah.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But, boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Utah. 17-point game. Passes it to Stevenson. Offline with his 3. Phoenix has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Pass to Paul. He kicks to Booker. Paul passes to Johnson. 6 to shoot. Three-pointer. Rebound by Mitchell.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
McLaughlin, the pass to Mitchell. The pass to McLaughlin. Trying to end the drought. Basket counts. McLaughlin's got his first points of the game. Here's Paul. 7 points in the game. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Paul. He's guarded closely over Gobert.
I have great admiration for how hard Rudy Gobert plays on the defensive end. Even when he's not blocking shots, he's altering them with his presence.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-Star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash, but we don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much.
And you've got to be more careful in that situation. That's his 5th foul, and now he's walking a fine line.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Here's McLaughlin. Clarkson outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Clarkson's got 13.
Well, give Jordan Clarkson a ton of credit. He has worked tirelessly on this shot.
Pass to Johnson. Outside Crowder. Kicks it to Booker. The feed now to Johnson. McGee trying to break free. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Booker. He's got 5.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Stevenson, great pass to set up the lay-in.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Paul passes to Booker. It's stolen by Gobert. On the wing, Stevenson. Passes it to McLaughlin. He kicks it to Ingles. 5 to shoot. Softly drops in the floater.
I'll tell you, Ingles is just such a pro. This guy is unafraid despite the defense.
Gobert against Booker. Gobert with the block. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Paul. Back to Clarkson. Launches a 3. Rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Crowder with it. Now guarded by Stevenson. Stolen by Stevenson. And now running up the court, Stevenson pushing it up. That one goes in. Stevenson's got 6.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Timeout called, the Suns.
You know, couldn't agree more with this timeout. Far too many turnovers to get any kind of offensive rhythm. You're just trying to mix things up here.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud. Chapter.
And the Jazz making a change here. Gay's checked in. Phoenix also making some changes. Whiteside's checked in for JaVale McGee. And Dario Saric subbed in for Cameron Johnson. Now here's Paul. He's got 7. Gobert with the block. The wide open look here for Ingles. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Well, just another weapon in the arsenal of Joe Ingles, right? The catch-and-shoot game on point.
Pass to Booker. Back to Crowder. Saric dishes to Paul. 4 on the shot clock. And the shot's good from Crowder.
There's a level of floor awareness that has always been innate to Chris Paul. What a pretty find.
McLaughlin, the pass to Gobert. Rebound by the Suns. Crowder's got 4 rebounds in this game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Phoenix.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Crowder.
Let's not forget, Jay Crowder is a former second-round draft pick. This guy has made his bones in the NBA by adding toughness to every team he's played on.
Mike Conley's checked in for the Jazz. Cameron Payne's checked in for Phoenix. And both free throws good from Crowder. Here is Conley. 13 points in the game. And the pass to Clarkson. The dish now to Gay. That one falls. Gay's got his second bucket.
And really the strength of Gay is impressive. Easily bouncing off the defense while still finishing the shot.
With the floater, the shot's good from Paul. And the Suns lead by 14.
Just great instincts. He knows what to do when he gets near the rim. Love to watch this guy work.
And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
And so Gobert will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Here's Gay. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gay's got 4 points in the quarter.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Here's Paul. Lays it up off the glass.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Now here's Gobert, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
It's stolen by Gobert. Has to come. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Mike Conley starting to percolate a little bit here. Look out, defenders.
To the wing on the left. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Clarkson. Paul left side. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Paul's got 13 points.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Pass to Gobert. Clarkson outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
This to me is when Clarkson is at his best. When he's pushing the action, being aggressive, it carries over to the rest of the team, guys.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
This season, he has been absolutely locked in at the free throw line. How about 90%?
First free throw is good.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
And both free throws good for Clarkson. And so it's the Phoenix Suns going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Suns leading by 10. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. They get up the pair up front. It's Saric and Ayton. Paul out there with Payne, and it's Nader in at the small forward position.
Wow, just getting all the luck right now, it seems. Good bounce. Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Clarkson against Paul. Gay outside. Pass to Conley. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Nader. He's covered by Gay. Nader the pass to Ayton. Good on the shot. 14 points for DeAndre Ayton.
How about the power from DeAndre Ayton on that finish right through the contact.
Conley the pass to Bogdanovich. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 5 assists tonight.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Ball against Conley. Paul dishes to Saric. Ayton trying to break free. Saric, that's good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here is Conley. Now the pass to Clarkson. The three. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 11 rebounds in the game. Kicks it to Payne. Pass to Paul. Good for basket number 6 for him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Conley the pass to Clarkson. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Here's Gay on the mark with the 15-footer.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Phoenix calls timeout.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Mitchell, he's jumped in for Clarkson. And for the Suns, JaVale McGee comes in for Saric, and it's Booker in for Payne. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I had a chance to listen to what Monty Williams discussed with his players. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, you can see, guys, how much confidence DeAndre Ayton plays the game with. This is especially so on the offensive end.
Paul against Conley. Mitchell dishes to Gay. Over Ayton. No good from Gay. Suns leading by 15. Stolen by Michael Conley. For three, Mitchell. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
Well, that's his second three of the game. One in the first half, one here.
Ball against Mitchell. Fires for three. Up again, and Ayton stays with it. Ayton's got 10 points here in the second half.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Gay finds Mitchell. There's the try, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, if you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Paul passes to McGee. And the layup is good. And the Suns lead by 14.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
And Phoenix has possession following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. For the three, sinks the three-pointer.
Yeah, you have to make greater effort than that defensively. You know what he can do from range.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And the Jazz with possession here. Phoenix able to drain the three. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
You have to prevent Mitchell from driving. This guy too quick and too crafty once he gets into the lane.
Paul outside. Booker against Conley. Booker dishes to Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Over Gay. And no good that time. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Tries from the block. It's tipped. Ayton kicks to Paul. That will fall for his 7th bucket. 7 for 15 in this game.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Gay passes to Mitchell. Step back shot. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Hey, yo, right here.
Conley against Ayton. Booker outside. And it's off from three-point range.
In the first half, he was on fire from range, but he hasn't knocked one down since.
Gay. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Whoa, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
Passes it to Nader. Booker in the corner. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, Devin Booker, shiftiness, gets himself into the paint, so aggressive, and it pays off.
For the Suns, Devin Booker, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Gobert, he's checked in for Utah. Joe Ingles comes in for O'Neal. And Phoenix also making a switch. Crowder, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. That one misses.
And really, as solid as he's been at the line, I had already chalked those points up. Goes to show you, though, don't take anything for granted.
And stolen by Ayton. Booker outside. Pass to Nader. Gobert with the block. Mitchell looking it over. Out to the right wing. Conley against Paul. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. Jazz passing it around. Here's Ingles. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And it's 7 points here for Joe Ingles. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
His 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
So it's Phoenix now. 13-point lead. Paul with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there.
They're doing well overall, but the turnovers have been the exception.
That one good for 2.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Booker against Mitchell. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Feeds to Booker. Pass to Nader. Paul with the ball. Trying to get open is Crowder.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. Paul. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
One shot.
And much beloved in Salt Lake City, the Australian Joe Ingles is a glue guy for this team.
He's much more than that. He's absolutely one of the leaders of this team. He's outspoken on the court. He's not afraid to put an arm around a younger player and be that mentor. He's unselfish. Joe Ingles, simply put, he's a winner.
Now, here's Mitchell. Over Booker, and the shot is good. The Phoenix Suns may cut down now to just 6 points with that basket for Mitchell.
When you think pure scorer, one of the guys that comes to mind, as young as he is, Donovan Mitchell.
Phoenix calls timeout.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Paul.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Now here's Booker. The kick out to Crowder. Nader the pass to Booker. They could use a bucket. Here's Crowder. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
At the line for the Suns, Jay Crowder, shooting one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And it's Utah's ball. They're on a 13-5 run here. Outside Conley. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Conley. Dishes to Mitchell. Over Booker.
A smart defender. Booker can anticipate and uses good balanced movement to get in position.
Passes it to Nader. He kicks to paint. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. They get the rebound. Ayton. There's another block. And that's 9 blocks.
You know he's going to be coming hard for that 10th, too.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
You've got to be careful if you give Crowder a little bit of comfort, because the guy starts to make a couple and then he's really dangerous.
Now here's Conley. Over Payne. And with that shot, the Suns lead is cut down to 9 points with the basket from Mike Conley.
Oh, he had him spinning. It looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Now here's Payne. Over by Conley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Cameron Payne, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
So the first one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits. He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in. To the inside, and stolen by Ayton.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Phoenix.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And so taking a look at their season record, this will be win number 31 on the year.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series. And as usual, great numbers and a dominant display
for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
Rejected by Booker. And it's good for 2. .23 seconds left in the game. And Phoenix can just let the clock run down here. Now here's Payne, covered by Conley. Now Payne. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And we've got David Aldridge standing by on our sideline with the player of the game. David, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, what does a win like this do for you at this time of the season?
Hopefully it gives us a little momentum. We got a tough stretch coming up. We got our back-to-back next week, so hopefully it just gives us a little momentum.
We'll see if you can keep it going again. Thanks, Chris. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.